You're watching the Shock Syanie Show with Bro Jazz. Hello, and you're watching the Shock Syanie Show with me, your host, Bro Jazz. Okay, so what's this show all about? Mesti you all tertanya-tanya ni, apa ni, huha ni, another show on social media where, you know, a guy, a person, in fact, just talk about anything and everything, and, you know, it might be boring. Yes, it is. It might be boring, but who knows, you know, you might be interested in it. So let's give it a try, yeah? Lagipun, this is the first episode. You know, who would have thought of me doing it? There must be something better for me, you know. So I left a very comfortable job, trying to find something, something about myself. You know, what's my talent? What can I contribute to society? Part-time reading as a newscaster for newsreader for Bernama News as well as Capital TV. I was in Capital TV for 5 years, part-time, baca berita-berita mengenai business. At the same time, I was in Bernama. After that, after Capital TV, I was in Bernama News Channel for about a year plus, reading as a newscaster, you know, baca berita. Anyways, so I decided during the MCO, I decided to upskill myself, you know, sebab duduk rumah lah daripada 18 Mac tak buat apa-apa. So I start to meddle with social media. I buka balik, you know, the things that's happening. Ramai orang buat podcast, ramai orang buat, you know, live talk show. Kalau tidak, if let's say the COVID-19 were to happen during my time, wah, apa nak buat lah. During nak dial-up modem masa tu pun, it takes about what, 15-20 minit, sometimes 30 minit. Itu pun kalau nasib baik tak ada siapa angkat telefon the other side. Oh yo, I tell you man, just to get connected online was terrible. Ini kan lagi nak download stuff. Oh, but you know, there must be a reason to everything. So alhamdulillah, things worked out the way it should be, and we are now entering our recovery period in Malaysia. In our Bros Guest segment, we are going to have a celebrity that's going to be talking to me. She has been in the film industry ataupun industri perfilman selama 30 tahun. Bayangkan, she is quite, you know, knowledgeable in the field. But most importantly, apa I nak discuss dengan dia is what, you know, her businesswoman punya side. She has been actively involved in business, especially in food and beverages. And she, you know, I've tasted her pizza and it was awesome, guys. You know, she's going to be talking about that as well. And also in today's segment, we're going to be talking about PlayStation 5. Of course, everybody's been waiting about that. And PlayStation 5 ni sebenarnya something like, wow, you know, everybody is waiting for it. So bila agaknya akan datang? Bila ni akan datang ke Malaysian punya shows? When can you start buying it? We're going to be talking about PS5 with our resident, a pro gamer. So for those of you who are not in the gaming field ni, you will not know him. Tapi, you know, he'll be talking to us about PS5, comparing with PS4, whether, you know, it's worth your money or not. Speaking of worth your money, guys, I've heard on social media, I've read on social media where, you know, adalah orang nak beli tapi nak cover line dengan wife lah, kononnya, you know, cakap benda tu rupanya macam air purifier lah and all that. Be realistic lah, guys. Go ahead and get it. If you want it, get it. Okay, check out this guy.
Please, with sugar on top.
Exactly.
Please.
Thanks, mate. Okay, so this PS5 ni, apa yang nak hide from your wife? Sebab eventually your wife will know. And mungkin kalau dia marah pun, you akan tidur kat luar bilik 2 or 3 nights je. After that, you know, kalau lebih daripada 3 malam, dosa dah. So now, dia akan kasih you chance untuk beli benda ni, okay? So you must get it. Mana tahu your wife pun a gamer, so dia akan main dengan you, and she might be better than you, bro. Okay? Also, jangan lupa, a happy wife is a happy life. So kita tak nak lah, you know, buat wife marah nanti kan, merajuk, jangan-jangan. Alright, also, before we go to our first segment, I would like to thank all the frontliners, the healthcare workers, for their endless effort in helping to, make the world a better place to live in and trying to diminish all this negativity from the COVID-19. So thank you very much, healthcare workers, frontliners, from from the cleaning lady in the hospital all the way up to doctors, physicians, specialists, nurses. You guys are true heroes. Also, it's good to know that Malaysia is currently in the recovery phase of the MCO, and a lot of Malaysians have been going out and about and doing their own thing. I'm happy to see some of my friends who are in business. They have started, their businesses again, and it's a good thing to see. But I would like to remind all of y'all that, whatever it is, please take all the necessary precaution that you can, because we are still not out of the woods yet. Okay, kita masih lagi berada dalam satu fasa di mana penyakit atau virus ni masih lagi perluasa. So just take it easy, and if you don't need to go out, don't go out. Stay at home. Still chill with your family. That's the most important thing. Okay. Hello, you're watching Snooze with Jazz. Whatchamacallit. Moving on to our news, new COVID-19 cluster in Labu, Sepang raises concern. Health Director General Dr. Syanie Hisham said the ministry had recorded 5 new cases. On June 5th, a patient was brought in for acute respiratory infection to Serdang Hospital and tested positive for COVID-19. An active case detection found 2 grandchildren and 3 family members who live in the same house were also infected with the virus. The cause of the infection has yet to be determined. However, it could be due to the result of visits. Moving on to entertainment news, Communications Ministry to help production houses with loans from PENJANA. The Communications and Multimedia Ministry will be focusing on assisting local production houses to produce more movies and dramas in the next 6 months. The assistance will be through soft loans totaling 100 million ringgit under the National Economic Recovery Plan known as PENJANA. Now moving on to international news, Trump on Roswell UFO. President Trump says he knows interesting details of 1947 crash. Based on a Father's Day themed video made by Fox News, President Donald Trump hinted that he knew interesting information about Roswell, New Mexico, the site of a 1947 crash that some think was of an alien aircraft. According to Trump, so many people asked me about Roswell. There are millions and millions of people that want to go there. I won't talk to you about it, what I know, but it's very interesting. Trump and his know-it-all statement. Probably another political stunt, or maybe not. Moving on to sports. A maximum of 5,000 fans will be allowed in the arenas. The French League 1 2019-2020 season was officially ended on April 30th with Paris Saint-Germain crowned as champions. England's Premier League, Spain's La Liga, Germany's Bundesliga and Italy's Serie A all resumed this month. Will the Malaysia Super League follow suit? We'll just have to wait and see. That's all the news updates we have for you. Stay tuned next week. Thank you for watching. Okay, good. We're done. Awesome, guys. Thanks. You've been watching the news updates with Jazz. Whatchamacallit. It's now time to meet our guest, Memang Shock. Hello, and look at here. We have Syanie in the house. How are you, Syanie?
good. Thank you, Jazil.
That's good. Thank you so much for making a time to come over. Kita akan borak-borak sikit lah, santai-santai. Is that okay with you?
Okay, no problem. As much as you say, thank you for coming over. We're not actually there in person, but this is the new norm.
The new norm, social distancing, virtual meetings here and there. I bet you've been busy, huh?
Well, sort of. I mean, I'm starting again all my businesses after being cooped up at home for so long. With my, I'm sure a lot of people know also that I've gone through a surgery and all that. So I'm way off that already. Yeah. So I'm healthy, alhamdulillah. So
alhamdulillah,
business
I can
must start already.
Yeah, you're looking much better.
So as you can see, I'm currently cutting my stickers for my kaya. Ooh. I'm doing my kaya, homemade kaya. I'm gonna start my twisted pizza again. So I hope everybody's waiting for it, kan?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm waiting for your twisted pizza again. Okay, I've tasted it. It's awesome.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
but it's just with the financial situation nowadays, I think my twisted pizza yang dulu besar tu, I'm just gonna figure out something new, whereby it's gonna be like maybe a portion for a person, that kind of thing. Okay. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna call it my twisted log pizza. So it's in shape of a log.
Oh.
So basically, that is still twisted, but it's in a log shape. So it's my twisted log pizza.
You better trademark that, before someone else will take it over.
Never mind. If people want to do it, go ahead. I've never stopped anyone from wanting to do it, but believe me when I say it takes a lot of patience.
I'm sure. I mean, okay, maybe people want to know, other than that, what's your latest project on TV? Anything? I mean, how is it going to be like? The new norm.
I mean, as much as people know, they know that I'm doing business as well, but I'm not really into acting as much as before, thus doing the business.
I see.
So, but then again, I was in business even when I was acting, then.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So because acting, it doesn't take up much of your days or your months or anything like that. It doesn't take up them, but then you need to fill in whatever you can with other things to do.
Exactly.
So mine was basically cooking. So I enjoyed cooking, and when I enjoy something, and people are like, and they start to ask you, where can I get them? Where can I find them? So you get this bulb on your head and say like, oh, I should sell this, So basically that's how it all started, It's by people wanting to know, people wanting to try my food, and I'm like, okay, I should sell this. So that's how the acting and the businesswoman part of me came along,
So how does it help being a celebrity? I mean, you as a brand,
Well, it does. In a way, it does. I mean, but as much as being a celebrity helps, you still need a good product.
Exactly.
Because if you have something of, like, say, you want to promote it like it's a 10-star thing because you're a celebrity, but your product is just a 2 or 3-star kind of thing, you are just kidding yourself.
So right? Don't cheat people. Whatever it is, you still have to come with quality.
Exactly. That's the whole point. I mean, if somebody will come to me and say, oh, Syanie, this is damn good, you overselling it. And then when I try, it's like, is that what you call good? So,
I've experienced that as well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing it. No, you should try it. No, it's me or whatever. And then when they try it, macam ni ke Syanie punya taste? You understand?
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
That's why I said, as much as being a celebrity would help, but in the long run, your food must taste good as well.
Doing all this, having said what you've said, do you need to be short sendiri to do all this?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So it's nothing taboo about it, right?
You have to start off being short sendiri. You have to have this angan-angan mak jenin kind of thing first before anything else. Because, if you have, everything that you do, it starts off with berangan, okay? You're imagining you're this, you're doing that. if you don't have that vision in the first place, nothing would happen. If you
That's
just
true.
have, before anybody can start with a planning paper, you just have to have the shot sendiri part lah. If
So
you have the shot sendiri, then you get okay, different tau. Shot sendiri not doing anything is different than shot sendiri doing something about
itu
it.
angan-angan Mak Jenin lah kan.
Kan kalau you shot sendiri tapi you tak buat apa-apa, nothing lah.
Okay,
But you
exactly.
shot sendiri and you do something and you work hard at it, insyaAllah.
That's the objective of this show, Orang tanya I, hey, kenapa you name your show the Shot Sendiri Show? Number one, it's easier to remember, of course, right? The Shot Sendiri. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to highlight, that people actually with dreams and ambitions, that they can go places,
Exactly.
And of course,
This is for myself, like for acting, for instance, right? I still do dramas here and there, but because there's so many channels, there's so many programs, probably people miss out. Unless you're doing a series where people will see you most of the time, it's different. So we had Abang Aziz and Osman had a plan of doing scenario punya comeback movie, but
I heard about that,
because
yes.
of, but I think tak berezeki because of MCO and all this, and with COVID, we cannot do the production. I don't think it's viable to do it now, but I think that is in the midst of Abang Aziz punya plans, which is to do a movie for scenario to all of us to come back in a movie. So hopefully that happens. But I did tell a few of some of my producer friends kan, kalau ada apa-apa panggil lah, dah lama tak berlakon, macam rindu pula nak berlakon kan. I do miss it, but as you know, there's so many actors and actresses around.
But there's only one Syanie,
Exactly. Thank you. But as much as but I have to orang kata bear in mind lah, there are not as many stories for people like me. As much as there's only one Syanie, there's not many comedies around or something maybe up to par to me or which is worth me or something like that,
Can I ask you a question? It's going to be a bit of a touchy question, a chauvinist or whatever.
No, I understand. Where you're going.
Yeah, but I've seen some movies, where if you're talented and, regardless of how you look, you can still be the main act in the show. Is that in Malaysia? No, in Malaysia, how are we like? How are we perceived?
Definitely not. Malaysia is one country that looks is the main thing.
Even though you
have to have a certain look. Even though you berlakon kayu, kaku, macam orang kata Allah macam tengok pokok.
Exactly.
Here, talent is secondary. You have to look a certain way. You have to be a certain height or dress certainly some way, or I don't know. But
is it by choice?
It's not easy for person. If you believe in your product, if you believe in the production itself, you should take a talented person and okay, let's say you want to do a drama which supposed to be, or this heroine is supposed to be big,
right?
Let's say for like my size, right? But you take somebody else and put fluff on her, basically make her look big. Like, hello, okay, fine if you want to make like the person lose weight ke apa ke, okay lah, faham lah. Tapi it doesn't have to be that way all the time. That's the cliche of it. You have to be going swimming, or you have to be, or dieting, you have to be, there's always this cliche of being fat, you have to be a certain way in a drama. That's the reason why I choose the dramas that I want to be in. If it's the same old thing, same kind of comedy, slapstick comedy, you want to make me fall, you want to make me look silly, I won't take it. I would have to put a standard to myself. In the sense, it's like, look, just because I'm big doesn't mean that I have to be made fun of. So it's not always about, comedy is not just about being slapstick. comedy can be in the way you say things, in the way your dialogue is. So if the script is good, it will be good. Let's say in the story you want me to cry because this guy is hurting me, I can cry because I can relate. But a small person won't be able to relate the same way I relate to things because of a guy not liking me because of my size. So it's the same. To me, it's like you cannot get the genuine feelings from a person like me with a person who's smaller.
What do you think of Indonesia, Thailand, even Philippines? I feel the quality of movies are
see the
increasing.
diversity. Can you see or not? In those
Yeah.
dramas, Indonesia, Thailand, or in Philippines, you have the different characters. Here, you probably have maybe out of 10 dramas, maybe 1 or 2 would have a different kind of actress acting in it. I mean, a different size. But if not, it's all a certain look, a certain size. You won't get somebody big just for the fun of it, you know. But in Indonesia, the character is there.
Yeah.
You know, the Philippines also, the character is there. In the Thailand dramas also, you can see the different characters that this person brings into the program itself. To me, if you have the same mindset as if you had things 10 years before, you'll have the same kind of dramas 10 years from now. Probably maybe the making of it can change, but the story will remain the same if you have the same mindset that you have 10 years ago.
In my own personal view, in the 80s, heading towards 90s and near 2000, Malaysian filmmaking was actually going upwards. You know, there was some quality in it. You know, like XX-Ray, XX-Ray 2, that kind of movies, you know. Even the quality back then was considered something wow.
Wow.
Yeah, back then, you know, and the storyline and all that is fun to watch. So what's happening now? I mean, it's the old same genre, you know, with love story, bapak kau kaya, aku anak datuk, I
and
own
then
a
bapak
business
reject, mak bapak tak nak perempuan ni. You know what I mean? So
No,
it's like, to me, you know, before you had people who were filmmakers. They make films, they do it for the love of it. You know, now, not many are like that. You can count lah. There's not many that really like enjoy making films like how it was, you know. And then the ones yang memang enjoy filmmaking makin promo, maybe they don't produce anymore ke apa ke, you know, the directors and all that. Agree to disagree, it's up to you, you know.
Exactly. So anyways, moving forward, what's your plan? Your business plan? I want to know more.
Okay, my business plan, like I said, I'm gonna start off with my twisted pizza again after resting for so long. So it's gonna be my twisted pizza, my twisted log pizza, and then I'm working with my uncle at the moment. We're coming up with a new product, inshallah, by mid-July. But that one I have to put on hold. I won't say it yet because I don't want to jinx it. So that's a product that I'm coming up with soon with my uncle. So hopefully that one will happen. And apart from that, like I said, I'm doing my kaya as well. So inshallah.
When can we expect the kaya to be? Is it going to be on the shelves of supermarkets, or is it going to be sold?
No. I'm still doing online. Everything's still online, but I can post it as well. So I've already started posting yesterday on my Instagram and my Facebook, whereby anybody can order I already have my kaya original.
Ooh, okay.
Homemade kaya original, and then I'm gonna do my kaya pandan. So those two is my kaya original is already ready. If anyone wants to order to get it, you can have it. You can have it with bread. You can have it with glutinous rice. You can have it with chakoy. Up to you.
Before we forget, how do they purchase it online? Where do they go to?
Okay, they can go to my IG, which is Syanie_Hisham. or they can go to my Facebook, Syanie Hisham, or they can just call me at, or not call me, WhatsApp me at my number, my business number, which is 016-606-0054.
Who's listening right now, you can contact 016-606-0054 directly and speak to Syanie.
You want to order twisted pizza, or you want to order my log pizza, anything goes.
Cool. Okay, so before we end our interview, can you say something to our listeners and those who are watching right now about the shop sendiri? Shop sendiri tak apa.
To you. Shop sendiri tak apa, janji ada usaha, okay?
Alright.
To me, that is more important. You make sure you shop sendiri dulu, then you usaha, you capai apa you nak. Shop sendiri pun tak apa, tak ada hal.
Alright, that's so cool. So to all of you who are short sendiri like me and like Syanie, as long as we short sendiri tak apa, janji kita happy and buat juga, okay? Jangan lupa.
Yes. Yang penting happy tu. Short sendiri happy, short sendiri usaha lagi happy.
Bukan apa, because sekarang many people lost their jobs kan. To grow yourself, you can do something for yourself, But of course, it starts with, like Syanie said, short sendiri first. But you must do it.
Yes.
Alright, guys?
Yes. Short sendiri dan usaha. InsyaAllah, lepas usaha dah capai happy.
Awesome lah you, Syanie. Alright. Okay, so we're going to end the interview now, and I wish you all the best.
Alright. Thank you so much, Cecil. Thanks for interviewing me.
Thank you for coming on our virtual show. And,
no worries.
Hope to meet with you again, yeah?
Inshallah. You take care.
Thank you so much. Adios.
No worries.
Bye.
Bye.
Review this, review that with Sekaiichi.
Hello, and now we have our tech segment. We're going to review some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. And this time, we are going to review about the PS5 with our in-house tech specialist, Aiman Roshizam, or better known in the gaming world as Sekaiichi. Aiman, how are you, bro?
Yep, I'm doing good, fine, thank you very much, and thanks for having me here.
All right, cool, man. Hey, by the way, guys, Aiman is a specialist. He is involved in esports and also sports commentator, those macam bola punya commentator, but he talks about esports, as well as he is an ex-pro FIFA player. Ui, cannot beat that lah, bro. FIFA player, international ex-pro lah, bro. Aiman, betul tak, man?
Not really internationally, but almost there lah. At one point, almost wakil Malaysia, tapi dapat wakil Malaysia sebagai seorang komentator pun it's a big thing juga lah back then.
That's the next level already, Aiman. Okay, so now from now on, I'm going to call you as Sekaiichi because that's your gaming nickname, eh? Okay, yeah. Sekaiichi. So Sekaiichi, what do you have in store for us? What's the lowdown on PS5? Give it to me now.
Alright, so kita dah dengar sangat banyak leaks about PS5, when it's gonna come out and how is it gonna look like. Sebelum, dia macam air purifier, plastic 5 lah apa semua. And for husbands, inilah masanya untuk jadi sangat baik kat rumah sebab it comes with a lot of things sebab we see dia punya macam bro cakap, design pun dah macam air purifier, and ini first time juga yang PlayStation dikeluarkan secara berdiri, and dia tak adalah macam black box sangat-sangat, macam dia ada plastik warna putih dekat luar tu, which looks very very cool, and I think for the design alone I could pay some bucks already, but it improves a lot. It improves so much from PS4, and ada yang kata macam dia lebih kurang macam PS4 Pro je, but actually inside when you korek-korek sikit, it actually has upgraded a little bit from PS4 Pro that we know now.
Okay, in terms of update too, what is the updation? The gameplay ke? What is it? What the technical part? What do you know about it?
Alright, so first off, the memory itself, dia dah jadi seakan-akan macam how we render high-end PC games. Dia sangat-sangat
Million
besar
player
with
punya barang.
ya, dia dah jadi macam sangat-sangat besar. And then it can support up to 8K. Benda ni dia lebih kurang macam futuristic sikit sebab I know tak ramai yang guna TV 8K, even I myself 4K pun tak sampai, tapi dia dah boleh support sampai 8K. And it's not even like say PS5 Pro pun lagi. So dia boleh dah jadi sangat-sangat smooth lagi. And benda yang paling besar sekali, dia ada ray tracing, which is ray tracing ni dia akan ambil setiap jenis shadow ke apa ke semua dia dapat tangkap, and then it gives a real experience. Macam dia hampir-hampir kepada real life experience. Dia biasanya kita nampak ni bila kita tengok movie yang kira high end movies macam contoh G.I. Joe, something like that. Or kalau kita tengok kalau kita selalu tengok Marvel or DC movies, dia benda-benda macam tu punya besar dia. And dekat PS5 ni kita akan dapat almost the same experience with ray tracing. And then it comes up with two designs terus. Macam biasanya PS4 dia akan keluar PS4 dulu, baru keluar PS4 Pro ataupun PS4 Slim. But here kita dah terus ada dua. One is the digital version where dia tak ada disk drive and you guys boleh beli terus game dari PS Store.
Oh ya, okay.
Yeah, and dia murah sikit by the way.
Dia murah sikit
And ya, dia murah sikit by the way. Mungkin sebab no disk drive and everything is digital. And satu lagi ialah dia datang, satu design lagi dia datang dengan one disk drive, but it's a very big disk drive, 4K Blu-ray player. Dia boleh masuk CD, mungkin CD movie terus dah boleh masuk, and dia lebih kurang macam plug and play terus. And I'm really looking forward for that. Dia ada banyak lagi yang dia belum leak, banyak lagi yang dia belum explain further, but we are looking forward for the release perhaps on what they say as holiday 2020. Dia lebih kurang macam end of 2020 lah dekat US tu. That is gonna be there as well. Tapi dia akan jadi macam direct competition with Microsoft sebab dia orang punya new console pun keluar around that exact same time. Ada yang kata exactly November 20, tapi to be safe kita fikir antara Oktober ataupun December lah, lagi senang.
PS4 punya games definitely tak boleh main lah with the PS5 console.
Oh yeah, PS4 games actually compatible. But PS4 and PS4 only. Yeah, dia boleh backward compatibility, which is I think is very interesting. Sebab sebelum ni ada yang kata boleh backward, tapi dia macam tak berapa best betul. Tapi dekat PS5 ni Sony kata PS4 punya games dia compatible at least for the top 100 games, tapi dia orang mungkin orang cakap macam baik angkat PS4 sebab banyak game yang ada kat PS4. I think bila you guys dah boleh beli PS5, angkat je, and the games from PS4 you still can play with an improved graphic experience, they say. So I'm hoping that it's true, and I'm hoping that bila PS5 keluar I can still enjoy my PS4 games right from the off.
Macam Call of Duty, my Gran Turismo punya game semua from PS4 baru progression baru berapa persen dia. So I'm hoping, let's say I buy the PS5 kan, at least I can still continue with the games.
Ya, harapnya boleh still continue, or maybe kita ada cloud sikit. Tapi one major thing is kurangnya storage space. Macam dekat PS4 Pro kita ada 1 TB, tapi dekat sini kita ada whole 175 GB less, which is 825. Maybe sebab dia ada beberapa improvements here and there, so that rendering ataupun loading time itu dipercepatkan berbanding dengan PS4. Sebab kadang-kadang kita kena tunggu like 15 seconds or something like that. So diorang dah improve on that, so the waiting time will be less, and I think that itu antara sebabnya storage go down sedikit, tapi still boleh guna maybe external something like that.
Next week apa you akan bincangkan dengan kita? What are you going to tell us next week?
Next week maybe it's more on EA Play sebab EA Play baru je ada launch, baru je ada announce game-game baru yang akan dikeluarkan for the summer of 2020 up till 2021.
Alright.
Yang biasa ni diorang buat yearly, so maybe kita akan check the new games and all the new contents yang kita boleh enjoy maybe on the last of PS4 ataupun bila PS5 comes out nanti. Kalau ringgit Malaysia lah, I'm looking at a price tag of around 2.5k or 2k to 2.5k lah, I think. That could be the safer option.
The one is the one disk drive punya version lah
Disk drive, but they said that disk drive akan jadi mahal sikit sebab of course you have disk drive there.
With this, you will give us the update from time to time about this PS5 sampailah dia launch betul-betul kan?
Yes, insyaAllah bila dia release on end 2020, I think I'm gonna be one of the first to buy it because memang dah betul-betul kumpul duit for this one. And
Sekaiichi, anything else want to update us this week? Atau you nak simpan untuk next week?
yeah, maybe up for next week because kita tak cerita pun tentang what games that might come on PS5. Maybe dah ada beberapa game yang keluar kan, but I think we are not going to touch that yet because there are going to be more games announced as the time goes by up until the launch. So I think we are going to save it for next week.
Awesome lah Sekaiichi. Hey, thank you so much buddy for dropping by. I'll be catching up with you next week
Yeah, thank you Rojas. Thank you for having me.
Stay cool, shot sendiri selalu, okay? Janji you happy. Take care, brother.
Take care.
Today's program is brought to you by Pah the Baker,